I hope the video is better now. Actually, I needed to reconnect. I don't know what network issue is there, or I'm really sorry for that, guys. Really sorry. But I hope it's fine now. So let's start again. So I've added orange and now I am using the burnishing method and I am filling these layers properly. Okay. Then taking the mahogany shade, walnut shade. See, even if I am adding pressure, my movement of the hand is circular only. Trust me, guys, your colors get blend so well if you just follow this method now. Okay, like this. Define the edges. Then again take your white gel pen and add the highlights. Adding highlights is my favorite part actually. You can just dab your finger. Like this. Okay. After this, just take your black pencil and add few dots for texture. Tanya, I have used this Brustro color pencil set of 72. It is. Okay, guys, if you want me to add you in this live, just request, share your request with me. I'll just add you. Rahul, fashion illustrator. I am using Menorah Stationery 180 GSM sketchbook for this. Okay, now let's move to our next Gulab Jamun. Paper name is, it's Menorah Stationery Mixed Media Sketchbook 180 GSM. Doing the base layer. Then taking the brown shade, dark brown, adding in this corner like this. See, as you can see, our gulab jamuns are spherical, so you have to add the shades accordingly. The way you add your shades will make it look more realistic. Like suppose if I am adding dark here, I had dark here, here, it won't look realistic. As we are having a light source from this side, all the highlights will lie at that point. The highlights include both white gel pen highlights and your lighter shades as well. Okay, I'll take my black shade and just add a bit here as well. After this, I'll take the mahogany shade and add it along with that. Like this. After that, I'll take the walnut shade, add it above it, then taking the orange shade and adding it at this point, like this. See what's you can see the difference between your first layers and your final results. I'll take the brown pencil, the dark brown one, and start burnishing the colors. The mahogany shade next. Always mix your shade in the previous color also which you have done, like this. As you can see now, I'm just mixing it with the previous one also, only then it will look seamless and without any harsh lines. I think I'll add more orange at this point. After that, I will layer it with brown. See, these are some things that you figure out when you follow the, like you observe the reference very precisely, okay, because it varies how you perceive that image actually. See, almost done. Thank you, Art Gallery. Okay, after that I'll take the white gel pen, start by adding highlights. So almost done with the gulab jamuns. Now you can take your eraser, and if you have used grid method, just erase the upper grids because we no longer require them. There is no point of keeping them till the end. It will only leave more permanent marks. Okay, so yeah, so next is our matki part. Ghosh Pragati. I am using Bristol colored pencils. Thank you, Namarts. Okay, now for the matki, I'll be using the walnut shade to outline it first. Guys, if you want me to add you in this live, just send a request. I really found this reference so pretty. Okay. Sure, I'll share the mobile holder. I'll share it. It's linked with you. Thank you, Nikita. Yeah. So now, as you can see, it is bulging outwards. Okay. So for that, just make an imaginary line in the center. Okay. What I mean is, don't make it very dark. We don't want this very dark. We want a very smooth bulge at this point. So just make it slightly. It will help you to differentiate where you have to add your dark colors and light colors. So it's almost in the center, and one will be at this point, at the rim, you know, it's upper rim of that. Okay, and next you have it at here. It's the base. Yeah, looks fine. You can also make it slightly as it is coming forward and touching the back. Yeah, fine. Now for this part, one which is just tapering down, for that we will be using more darker shades, for the upper medium tones, and for the topmost lighter shades. Okay, so I'll first start from this, erase it, the grids. Okay, just give it a base layer with the walnut shade only. Now, starting it from this corner, and with the black pencil, just add black. Just see how I am holding my pencil, like this. Then take your brown pencil, dark brown, Almost our shade palette will be same, except I guess 2 or 3 shades maybe. We'll see that. Okay, then adding brown. Add some at this edge also. The trick here is, don't make this edge dark. Leave these grainy edges, like ending should not be very sharp. Make it a bit rough for this edges, so that this get mixed with that. The two colors that we will use, that difference in the palette will make it look bulged. Just similarly add it here also. Yeah. Then take the mahogany shade, add it slightly at this point. Not much is required. That's it. Then taking the walnut shade, add it. It will be the most used shade in this part. Then for further, I'll use this caramel shade also at this point, because we need more lighter tones also. So like this. And for the last, you need an orange shade for the tip, like this. So guys, this is the base layer that I have done. Ashwini, I am using Brustro colored pencils. Okay, now let's just repeat those steps. Starting from black. This time add black only to refine those edges, because we have already added enough in the beginning. Enough. Now your brown. Now I'm adding the I'm holding the pencil from a bit, not from the tip, but more towards the tip. As it is a more wider area, we would require 3 layers. So first we have done, second we are doing. Now the mahogany shade. We were also supposed to add dark brown at this point. Now the walnut shade. After this, the caramel one. I love the shade's name actually. Walnut, caramel. And now these orange at the. Thank you guys. Yes, Aarti, this live will be saved. Okay, now repeating the steps. This will be our third and hopefully the final layer. We need to add at this point also. Okay, now mahogany, to just get rid of all the grains that were present in the dark part. Now taking the next shade, walnut shade. Then the walnut. Okay, walnut is done. Then the caramel shade. See, you can see how I have just left this upper edge bit rough and not sharp. This is so to, it leaves the scope. You can just mix the shade when you are adding the upper shades. Okay, almost done. Yeah, see, done with this part. This was your lower edge. Now we will do the upper edge. And as we are using more medium tone shades in this, so less dark browns will be used, like more was used at this point, so lesser will be used upper part and more caramel and orange shade will be used. Thank you, Komal. Oh God. Okay, so you have to do first erase the grid lines. Okay, then take your caramel shade. Remember, the base layer I have did for this part was walnut, but for this part I am using caramel. See, that's how you choose the base layer. Don't choose the dark base layer in the very starting, otherwise it won't look in your light part. So just add a medium or light tone as your base layer. See, done with the base. Now moving ahead, so here now I need to add black at this point, not at this point, rather at this point, because this will be the edge now, so you have to add it here. That also not much, just light. Okay, now taking dark brown. Dark brown will be the darkest shade in this part that you will be using, but that also not in much amount. It's more at this point, just add that much only, not at the further parts. Okay, now taking the, okay, someone wants to be in the live, I'll accept it. Thank you, Priya. Hello. Hi, dear.
Hello.
Actually, you are not audible.
Yeah, we have some network.
Yeah, I can see that because your voice is cracking a lot. Maybe you can send me the request again. Just leave, just okay, and then send me the request again. Yeah. Okay. So I have taken the mahogany shade and then I'll use the caramel shade. I'll also use it at this point also. Yeah. Now I'll take the orange shade. I'll leave this point because we have to add highlight here. It is much lighter. Okay. So I'll leave it as such. Now I'll take the brown shade and layer it the second time. Taking the mahogany shade to neutralize it a bit. Then the caramel shade. See, as you know, I just left this space a bit rough. The shades got mixed easily. That was what I was trying to tell you. Okay. Then orange. Layer it. Then I'll take this peach shade. I'll do some at this point and some at this part. Then you can also top it with white. If you want to make it more brighter, just top it with. Then take your brown, add it slightly at this point to make it look more separated, like this. Okay. Now next will be our upper ridge that we have. Taking the brown first, dark brown, at this only, okay? Where we added it earlier now, just add it there. Then take your caramel shade, add it along with that. Then take orange, slightly add that as well. Then you can take the peach shade and add it at the very top. Take black, add it here. Okay. Now we will require black to define this also. Which part I have left? This one. It's having more of black, and this also. What you can do is you can neutralize it with your dark brown so it don't look very separate. See, like this. Okay. So now we are left with the last part, and since it is towards the darker side, So it will require more of black and brownie. That means the darker shades. And as you go towards the front, it will require the light shades like this. Now I'll just add the beige in the, that is your kind of peach shade in your, and lights. Okay. Yeah. Almost done. Now what you can do is, if you have acrylics with you can just add those prints with acrylics or with white gel pen. But this is more, broad, so I recommend to use acrylics for this part. I'm really not so like I just use white as acrylic. I haven't used acrylic much. So pardon me if I make any mistake at this point. Okay. After that, just make those circles. Like this. So yeah, guys, almost done. Now taking my white gel pen for the more sharp highlights that we have. Yeah, that's it. Our last part will be to make the shadow. For that, what I use is, I take you just need your normal graphite pencil for this, okay? Just take a normal graphite pencil that you use. First, erase the grids if you have, okay? Just erase all those grids. Let me check. Supriya, thank you so much. Okay, let's just finish this up. Now I'll just take your graphite pencil, and as you can see, just add it like this. And then what you can do is take Q-tips, earbuds, and blur it. You can use this method, or you can use your finger for more soft shadow. If you have blending stump, good, you can use that also. Then repeat the step, this time more darker near your reference. It will be more darker near the object. Then again, blur it, smudge it like this. It will be more near this edge. For precise shadow, you can use Q-tips. with this, we are done with our drawing. This took more than I thought, but actually the network issue took me a while. So sorry for that, but I hope you like it and you enjoyed making this. I would also like to show you some of my other artworks. So let me just show you that. This is an ice cream drawing that I did a few days back. So Priya Angel, my Insta handle is artsy_komal. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. These are some of the drawings that you can find it on my page as well. I really love this one. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed today's session and you learned something. Thank you. Thank you guys. Thank you. Okay, let me just flip my. Okay, guys. So I hope that you enjoyed today's session and it was something with which that was helpful for you. I hope that. And yes, this live will be saved. Don't worry. And so we already passed our time limit. So if you have any doubt, just ask me. I'll just love it feels so great to answer your questions. And just ask me if you have any doubt. Otherwise, we can wind up. Thank you. Thank you. I guess this is my fourth live on Menorah Stationery page, and every time I am so excited to create, and it's really fun to just have you all here, talk a bit, explain the process. I really like that so much, and I hope that you enjoyed that. So, guys, if any questions, any doubts, just drop your questions in the comments. My Insta handle is artsy_komal. So in case you have any doubt later on, just DM me. Fine. Second thing, if you have created this along with me or will create it in your future, just whenever you are sharing, just tag me or DM me whenever you uh, make it, okay? So that I can see it and I'll be more than happy to share it and see what results and how much you applied those tips. So I hope that they will be helpful to you. Okay. Any doubts? Anything that you want to know? So, how to shade the skin tone? Okay. Actually, this is a question I am asked many times. So maybe I'll see if next time I'll come live. I'll try that I make something on skin tone. Right? Either I'll just tell you how to color different skin tones or something like that. Okay. I think that's a question I get a lot of times. So that's a topic that I should definitely take up in a live session. Thank you for that. So I hope that you love the subject that I have or the reference that I have chosen for this theme of Raksha Bandhan. Okay, so I guess no doubts, then we can wind up this session. So thank you so much, guys, for joining this live. And I really had a lot of fun in creating something, which was first time I like. It was the first time I'm also creating this, but it was so fun to create, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and you will enjoy the process also when you will create it on your own. So just take it as a relaxing exercise, I would say. For me, it is. It is just like if I'm doing a meditation or something. It's so relaxing for me. Uh, so yeah, thank you for joining, everyone. So that's it. I'm going to wind up this live. So you can, for any other query, you can just share it on my page. So bye bye, guys, and happy Raksha Bandhan to all of you. Enjoy the festival. Bye bye.